Greetings, fellow YouTube subscribers. As you all may know, my name is Fighter for Life. I have a PSN account. You can go ahead and add me when you feel like. And please subscribe to this video, allowing me to get more views and just enjoy watching my videos. Well, I'd like to bring to you guys today and to discuss about my thoughts on Resistance, the whole gaming system. Well, the first gaming system of Resistance, it was a good game for the fact that they had a co-op system where you could play two-player on the campaign mode, and I found that very fun. The only thing I didn't like about it was that you didn't get the Reapers with the co-op mode, but still, it was still a good game. And with the stalkers shooting after you, and then you'd have difficulty with them, the crawlers, the rollers, and then being infected. It kind of introduced this new system, not like new gaming type, and not like how we'd have Dead Space or Killzone or games to that effect. We had something new, something that was like out of this world. You could basically call it. And it was kind of a fun thing. Not even gonna lie, when I first had it, kind of played around with it at first. Then I really got into the game, and I wanted to like not leave it alone. Sometimes, like, you have games like that, like when Modern Warfare just came out, the first one. Everybody went for Modern Warfare. Look at it. It won Game of the Year. Great, awesome game. The only thing was there was hackers, cheaters, a lot of glitches, and that's one thing that Activision needs to get fixed. But back to Resistance. It's It's not a multi-platform game, but it should stick that way as just being for Sony only, because I think that it would be in on Xbox Live and Xbox period. It would stop some of the people from coming over to Sony instead of going to Microsoft. A lot of the people that would be coming to Sony would stay with Microsoft, even though from my personal preference, I think that Sony is probably a better gaming system. Not just because you get free Wi-Fi, you don't have to pay for your to go online, but it's just the fact that Xbox. The only difference I see with Sony and Xbox, that Xbox may have just a little bit more than us, is the fact that they can play music while they're playing a game, and that's the only difference. There's nothing much really different about it besides that. But still, I still enjoy playing my PS3 all the time. Wouldn't go back to Xbox or at all. But like Resistance 2, when it came out, it was a good game from my perspective. As soon as I picked it up, I just went straight ahead into campaign mode and basically destroyed them. Destroyed all the Chimera, and then when we had our first Stalker, it kind of threw me off. Now, when I went into the mode where you have to go into the water, that kind of shocked me, because it made you think. You're here trying to figure out what you should do. Your first thought is, oh, let me kill it. You start shooting at the thing, it doesn't die. Then you say, oh, let me throw a grenade. Throw the grenade, doesn't do anything. Then you try to use your secondary fire for your primary or your secondary, where like the bullseye, you would get a berserk and you can shoot it at the fish, for instance, and then it would just trace to follow the fish, and you could just keep shooting, and all your bullets would just hit at that one thing. But it ended up not working. So the first time I tried it, jumped into the water, got onto that little platform. Guys started coming out, shot them all up. Now, when I tried to cross to the other base to climb up the ladder, I had kind of difficulty with that. But hey, it's a game. Can't get upset for it. Now, on to Resistance 3, I think that they would probably need to put back probably two things from Fall of Man that they took out in Resistance 2. One would be the fact that you would have you would have the multi guns. Like you wouldn't just carry two guns, because in Resistance 1 you had the outload of the games that you would have. And I think that made it such a great game. That's one thing that made it such a great game. And two, the fact that you could do co-op mode while playing single player, and that introduced this whole new system that made everybody happy. Basically played the game. Now Resistance 2, there were a little bit more different things, and it made it more challenging, but story mode kind of depressing after the fact that Nathan Hale, he ended up dying. Now, as I've heard, Capelli is supposed to be taking over with the Dr. Makarov, I think it is his name, Malikov, and if that's his name. But anyways, I hope that they put in the co-op mode in that and allow it just to be a better game. They need to change their system, the server for the online gaming, because when Resistance 3 comes out, for right now, mainly nobody really plays like campaign modes. Like, you may play it, and when you finish with it, the only thing you care about is just strictly online mode, online game mode, and that's one thing they need to fix about it. If you get your online game mode fixed and everything is clean, the graphics are good, there's no glitches, no hackers, no cheaters, that's the way you can get a good gaming. Because not everybody's gonna want to just go play Modern Warfare afterwards, or Black Ops, or whatever Activision wants to come out with. And I think that Sony, because Sony is the creator of it, and isomnaic Games is owned by Sony, they have a great thing going for them. Like, they have good games like Ratchet and Clank, for instance, Resistance, the Saga for Resistance. They have the Little Big Planet. They have games like that. They have PlayStation Home, where you get to interact with people, you get to have your own house and things like that. Kind of reminds you of like Sims. And as everybody knows, Sims was a very good game, and it kind of brought something new to everybody, and everybody loves Sims. That was one thing that everybody didn't really much have some kind of disagreement with. But I'm hoping that they bring in like new creatures into Resistance 3, and like the campaign mode will be more interesting. There will be more suspense, not making stuff that you can automatically assume will happen. You will have things that will make you want to play. Just leave that suspense so that people can play a little bit, and then they want to play more and more, even though sometimes they have to go about their businesses. Not saying that you want our subscribers to lose. I want my subscribers to lose, or my fellow Sony gamers to lose out on their internet system, maybe because they're late for work or so and so. But you want everybody to have some kind of chance to play a game where you just want more and more and more. But I'm going to have to wrap it up, so please click and subscribe to me, and hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Going out, fighter for life. Peace.